one. You can change the
Hello, everybody. It's Mangaka. I am here. I'm live. Let's boot up to XKO. It actually has to update. I've been doing a bunch of stuff, and I think... Let's get this put in up. Hello, Zermus. It is new to XKO patch. Several pages of Ari nerfs to Freestyle. So, actually, now might be a good time to let me introduce you to it, Zermus. I'm gonna move my head. Nah, this is 2x. No, Dragon Ball won't have anything new for a bit. I think Bandai will probably do an update next year or end of this year. Potentially, anyway. So I charge the coach players on Dragon Ball. I'm not currently coaching, but I've been considering it again. Because one of the reasons I dropped coaching was my work schedule and life schedule just made that very difficult to do. But now with me working in the mornings... I could very much approach that again. I used to be on Metafy. I could reactivate an account, everything like that, probably. Bong. Enough to obliterate Bong. I could, like, having fought Bong Water for years, I know how to fight him. It's hard, but you can do it. Yeah, what's your guy's name? ICJX? That does ring a bell. That does ring a bell. That does ring a bell. The sliver. With 1 HP. That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. Well, I'd have to think about that. I would be open to I probably would be open to a coaching opportunity. I might look into the Metafy stuff. If you follow me on Twitter or YouTube or anything like that, Zermus, let's send a message and let's try set something up for Icy. I'm more than happy to teach. Yeah, you want to obliterate him. You'll get him in here right now. Trying to take over my Dragon Ball, like this 2XKO stream, and make it a Dragon Ball stream. That's too funny. I got new things to do right here. But yeah, let's get a contact info or something like that. And then at the very least, we can set something up in the future. It won't happen tonight. I got my own plans. I've been meaning to play this like all day, and I'm like 6 hours behind my own schedule. Errands took way too long. Building a PC took way too long. But it's fine. But it's fine. I really was building that PC for like 4 hours. That's kind of upsetting. So let's see. I'm going to pick this Yas, this Thresh. And we're going to do Freestyle. It's kind of crazy. I have to lab that out. Let's look at Ari. I want to see how she's nerfed. We do got the Arcana Ari. What's Alawi? I'll pick Alawi. And I want to see what the double down is. Hello, IC. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Zermis tells me you're interested in Dragon Ball coaching. And thank you as well for the follow. All right, well, let's talk about that. It's not going to happen tonight. because I want to play 2XKO tonight, and throughout this weekend, I got to be on Marvel Tokon. I got commentary coming up for that. Neo's already tweeted that out. I'm doing it Sunday with Hamalak. You absolutely want a teabag bomb. Domination. No problemo. Thing is, it's always a problemo against Blunt Bong. It will always be a problem. Is there any recent footage? Is there any recent footage I have against Bongwater? Of us playing in a bracket? I'm gonna pull something up. Lost the chat real quick. And hit his cat. Oh my god, y'all. I would ask what did Bong do to y'all? But it's Bong. I kind of have a sense of what he did. What he does, you know?
Alright, hello everybody and welcome.
You know, like I fought the guy locally for years. Winter Showdown. Let's see, did we? Yeah, no. Okay. This aggression cannot stand. Let's I will diverge for a moment. All right. Meow! Dumbass cat. Cat, I swear to. She is howling. Something awful. Yeah, Winter Showdown. This is the most recent time he and I have played. Yeah, that's right. Icy was there. That's right. Icy was there.
Colorado Classic
OG.
with CD.
Right? All right. Well, let's talk about it, right? Because now you can at least get my own... To you as the warrior. Sermons. You guys are funny. The pauldron. Yeah, no, I mean, it's sick. It's just become a thing for me at my local. Okay. Let's talk about Bongwater and this team real quick. And then I'm going to, you know, we're going to look at one game. So my cat is howling. We're going to look at one game. I'm going to give some pointers on that. But then, Icy, what I want to do... Are you guys in our Discord server? The Mile High Burst Discord server? Or Zermus, both of you, either of you, as long as like a Discord is a contact point of some sorts. No? Let's address that real quick, Icy. Because remind me, where are you from, Icy? Invite. Yeah, so you're out here in Colorado. Well, first off, let's get you in there. That is the Mile High Burst Discord server. That is the Colorado FGC Discord server. So any and every event that we do is going to be there. Dragon Ball FighterZ is going to be at the August monthly as well. I don't know if you're all aware of that. I can't remember if Bong signed up or not. I think he did. I think he's going to be there. It's going to be crazy monthly for me. Running everything. Trying to play in Tokon and 2XKO and Dragon Ball. So I'm going to be warming up in that one. Good. Okay, now that you're in there, you'll see my username and stuff in there, so we can connect through Discord, right? But then we can talk about some in-depth coaching sessions for you, in particular. But I'm always going to preface this by saying it's going to take you time. One coaching session is not going to make you ready to beat Bong, because it's one thing to know the strategy, it's another thing to practice the strategy, have it be muscle memory, and know what to look for. All right. But we can get you there. If you put in the work and the time, we can get you there, and I'm more than happy to run sets with you as well to train you up. Now let's talk about Bong and the way he plays. Bong is an ape. He is a gorilla. He's just always flinging everything around, and he finally has a point character that suits that playstyle. Base Vegeta required finesse, and he was not a finessey guy. Super Saiyan Goku is an absolute gorilla. Now this is an older patch. This is before Daima. So there are some differences in performance here. At least I'm pretty sure this was pre-Daima. So the thing about Bong, I always say back off. But what is the cat thing, though? The cat thinks it's time to be fed, but she's wrong. You know, that's an hour later there, Fizzle Whistle. Shouts to YouTube chatters. We're taking a brief detour. Someone's asking for Dragon Ball stuff, and I'm more happy to talk about it. You need to know your round start options. You need to know what aggressive options you have that will win at round start. All right? Because Bong also knows those options. So you need to lab Super Saiyan Goku point. And know if you can beat any of his options. I would always recommend, though, disengage. Bong's whole thing is hitting you once, confirming with TNC assist, and then building so much bar. So you need to bait out those assists. So we play it slow. I'm waiting out his assists. I use mine. Then I make a mistake, right? Like, he likes to counterpunch. So I go in with the assist, but because he didn't block it, he had time to wiggle around. And he comes on in and he hits me. And then because it's Super Saiyan Goku, and because he has all this stuff, he gets what I like to call Morning Wood Oki. Why is it hard knockdown already? Why does he already have a level 3? What is this? He woke up hard. This is kind of just my own little inside joke for myself, but when he gets the hit, this team is very explosive because if he has Krillin assist and he has Tien out, he throws one bean with the Krillin assist. He throws out the bean, builds 2 bar meter for free, and all of a sudden you're in a level 3 knockdown in the first touch when you should not be put into a level 3 knockdown. Now, one thing he does do, right? He usually likes to go Super Saiyan and keep the corner. I kind of prefer with Super Saiyan to do the other level 3 and put you mid-screen so I can left-right you. Taking Krillin and Tien on in my team as well. It's a strong shell. So here, I wait. Spark. You know, wait for him to commit because he could always run up EX move to get iframes to bait. And he could have even done it there. That Spark was a bit of a gamble on my part. But I get clipped. But then the whole point, I'm not trying to get caught. I'm trying to fight the point war with my assists. And there's that same situation again, right? Where he super dashed my Kamehameha that whiffed, right? I do take advantage of cancels in order to bait him in. Because one thing Bongwater is really good at, he is good at beating people weaker than him. His play style punishes bad play. The whole reason he got hit here is because I went 2H and it was blocked. And he's like, oh, I can punish this 2H, but I'm a better player than that. I know to cancel my 2H. Took me a moment to do so, but I was able to trap him. You have to have those good reflexes. You have to know how to keep yourself safe off of various follow-ups. Bring in the cell. He likes his reflex. Defense against this. Overhead. Pretty hard to see. I had no meter to guard cancel out. And once again, we get into the level 3 knockdown. He's only touched me twice, but every time he's been able to hit me, he's built up a level 3 because of that Krillin assist. You know, and he's going to rotate options. You're going to have to know how to defend yourself. Stormy, what is your damage? So I lose cell, right? Cat. I don't understand. I will throw you outside. Lovingly. Lovingly. Right? And so we kind of see like how things go when his game plan works. I get caught, I get put into a mix. He jumps in, gets an overhead. He goes for this snap, and that's not actually the best play. I don't agree with it. Because, you know, he had a knockdown against UI. So I get my turn. I get my combo. Level 1, level 3. Not just level 1. I think I meant to level 3. And now I've been playing fairly defensively throughout all of this, but now I'm just gonna bust out. Things get a little ugly here. This is not calculator intended. It's me being like, wait, how do I combo with Goku again? But it works out for me. Swing round start, wait out the assists, and now I can play some stuff. Now I know my Krillin matchup, so I know that he likes to go for his jump keep last game, so I'm trying to check that. And with a defensive assist like UIA, you can catch Bong Water overextending. He got hit there because he didn't have an assist and I had an assist and he chased me. He's get ugly. He'll do that a lot too. All this is incredibly ugly. Level 2, level 3. Get the kill on Krillin. You could even probably level 4, level 2, level 2. Yeah, that's what I do. No, level 2, level 1, all you needed. So, I had a decent DHC route. But, you know, the thing is, as you might be noticing, his first instinct in a scramble is to swing. So you can use that against him. You can reset him at times. But you can't, you know, rely on that too much. He will adapt. We go in here. Staggers. His defense can be exploited. He loves his delay wake-up mash. So you need to train yourself how to react to a delay wake-up so that you can check him when he mashes on you. Level 1. Level 2. Level 3. Pixel in a dream. I messed up my super jump there. Frame trap. He is always pressing. The thing that you can do best against Bong Water is to, like, never throw him. He will mash. He is just always pressing a button because the risk reward works out for him. So in situations where you think, oh, he's going to be scared, there's no way he'll press, you're wrong. He will press. Yeah, exactly. No Dragon Rush. So you see right here? Like this situation, how many of y'all, you know, catch this jump. You hit him here. How many of you went for Dragon Rush? Did this occur to you to go for Dragon Rush? That would usually be a pretty decent situation. However, I jumped on the ground. I didn't push him down with a jump heavy. So I had very little block stun. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to take my turn again. Now, you can hit him with Dragon Rush eventually, but you need to show him first that you were frame trapping him and saying, I'm aware that you're a filthy masher. He gets me with a good jump scare right here. But luckily for me, because he used Krillin. I'll spark up, run in. He sparks back, trying to evade, using the assist, and I'm just disengaging. UI Goku, ignorant iframes. Yay. Know your character's strong tools. We can explore that with the Krillin and the Bong and the Tien. Mess up my safe jump. You need to have your safe jumps. Good to go. UI Goku is a character that he struggles with fighting against. There's a little bit of a mental block there for Bong. Bring him down. I kill the Super Saiyan Goku. Right, but a lot of this, a lot of these hits are Bong overextending and me finding the right counter punch. So I'm jumping, I'm waiting it go, I'm trying to let my assist do the work for me. Now his assist is down, and I fired a Kamehameha way too low to the ground. That was a mistake. Luckily, he's dropping his stuff. Busting out, Super Dash plays, we're just gonna chill. Right? And Bong is always feisty. He does not like to wait in neutral. So I just wait for a moment for him to overextend. And in that situation, oh, you Kamehameha, cool. I avoid it. I have a means to teleport behind you and hit you with an assist to convert. Right? Then we get my knockdown here, and I bet you anything, I'm just going to run up and try to jab him meaty. And even look at that. Another tool you can use. I went in there, I use my assist to do the Oki for me, because I know that he's going to delay wake up mash, and I can just say, this assist is going to cover all those wake up timings. You're going to wake up and mash right into it. And there's a timeline where I converted that. It was not here. Another thing about his Krillin, again, he likes, if you're in range for him to do an option, he will throw that option at you. So if you're right beneath him, he always J2S's. Super dash him. If you're ever right below his Krillin, super dash him. Now I think I can get the kill here. I get lucky. I go for the combo route, and I have the perfect assist to catch him in that drop. Because again, he will swing on a drop. So you could potentially, theoretically, design resets around punishing that. Would I recommend it? Not necessarily. I goof up there. What's crazy, I think he kills Cell. Yeah, he kills if he didn't drop his combo. There's that UIA assist again. right? Drop my combo. He up tech swings. I block. I defend. Put him in the blender, right? True string mix. To a point where then he just can't do anything about it. There's that mash again from him, right? Like we saw that same drop. He's just mashing all the time. Good defense from him. After all that blocking, though, I finally throw him at the very end of the set. That was the second time I think I DR'd him, like, to start of the mix. Yeah, I would. I'm not particularly proud of that set against Bong, because he and I both had a lot of mistakes, a lot of combo drops and the like, but there's a game plan there. Yeah, I'd have to see. So Icy, now that you're in the Discord, you can easily find my username. Let's DM, and we'll talk about that, and we can talk about scheduling a proper coaching session. I might go back and set up a Metafy or something. Let me check one thing on my girlfriend's PC, but then we're gonna jump into 2x. Okay, things seem to be saying. Hopefully, possibly so, I see. Possibly so, but we can do some Dragon Ball training. I just played a few sets last night, even. So we can look. Oh, hey, Fissel. That's not my plan right now tonight. I've been keeping up with them a little bit, but I wanted to condense them all at once at some point, but with how late things have gotten, it's like I could sit here and watch the trailers for a bit, or I could lap Tokon. And I kind of want to get my hands on 2xKO. I say lap Tokon, I meant 2x. That being said, maybe I still will. You know, I got plenty of time tonight. Like, I know I put out that message, but my day really got away from me. Like, really got away from me. Oh, that's so good. That feels so good. Y'all, I can't tell you. We're gonna record this properly. I need this dummy to block or something. Bots. Always, right? Can I not go in after that, or what's wrong with me?
Try this.
Like, can you just not go in off of that anymore? Is it only on hit now? I want to double check that. Basic. Bots. What is this? Okay, that's how that works. Oh, I thought you... I misremembered, I guess. Right? So I could do that. That's cool. That was very cool. Very legal, very cool. Love seeing that. Oh, that feels so good. Like the fact I can just do that. I got punished once. Right? That feels good. Can I jump this? Nope. Jumping it is not allowed. I can parry it. I can come up with a JS. That feels good. Okay. I want to test two things actually. Let's put Teemo here, and then I want to put Blitz here. They did some stuff to try and normalize some combo routes and things. Nah. Yeah, this is still an issue. Cool. Okay, good to know. Yeah, that drops still. So either do a deep cancel, or just keep doing that. Let's see here. Actually, I want to see if that route I have still works. This could be bad. This could be tricky. Wow. This route might be dead. Let's see. Let me try to adjust. I got a little ugly. So I think this freestyle route might be dead. Oh, do I really not get that anymore? We're gonna mess around with this. Okay, no, we're good. It's a skill issue on my part. Yeah, but that route's gonna be a little bit worse, like that tag launcher part. So what, this becomes like your new tag launcher ender? Okay, now you can just do that instead too. So you do miss out on like the charged hook action, but you still can get that kind of finisher there. Okay, cool. So that combo is still intact. I want to mess around with Thresh here. We do this. Could be a route. Wow, even that's too much? Let's see here. Yeah, so I have to go for that. I could go for... Go for that, but... I could do that, but that doesn't. That Oki just seems sus to me. do this. Pop them up. That could be route 2. I'm not delaying that enough, which is cringe. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that route? Hold on. That worked right there? Hold on, I gotta try that again because I connected to the charged sentence. Okay, so that route can still give you that extension. Right, this. It does feel tighter though. Huh. Oh, that didn't combo. That was a black beat. This feels like some sort of frame perfect BS. Or maybe I just didn't notice it was black beating before. But that dropped? What do you mean? I mean, you can always do that for a limit strike finisher, but the better route might be... I gotta mess more with it. I definitely haven't played any games. But already just, labbing two things with Ari felt really nice. I'm already like, hell yeah, okay. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's like, oh, I'm not just forced to deal with stuff, and it's like things that should have worked. That I felt like, oh, I made this play, I should be able to punish her, as opposed to, nah, I still respect her. That kind of felt good. I think I found my thresh route. So you can do this for side swapping. Ooh. That got ugly. That was supposed to be charge. You know, that's probably a good apt comparison, actually, there, Dev. And it's like, I feel like... Like, check that out, too. Like, that's off of a heavy starter. I like that route. It looks like, I think that might be kind of like some of the combo theory you get with Thresh. If I'm closer to the corner... Let's do this. Wow, that doesn't work. Hold up. Wow, hold on. This whole bit of routing seems way different now. Maybe not way different, but like, what do I do? Like, look at that. You can't even connect that. Wow, this route is hurt. I'll actually talk about Freestyle in a second. I'll do it for like a little YouTube video thing. Like, bro, that is... Oh, that is rough feeling. Let's see. I probably just have to tweak it a bit. Let's do like... Like, I feel like off of that I could maybe link a 2H. Yeah, but then that becomes the issue. Okay, that didn't link. I mean, yeah, but like... Okay, there we go. That feels better. That feels better. Damn, you really just can't do that. Like, the second you do that, like, how do we finish that? Wow, man. There's like no more decay there. Oh. If only that worked. That doesn't work. Wow, bro, hold on. I need a basic bots, excuse me. Air tech neutral. I wonder if people are gonna rework this route. I mean, I have to imagine, right? Again, that kind of seems like the simple way of doing it. Even that drops? Ah, but I never used the... Bro, that's so cursed. That is so cursed. Can I tag launch there at least? Oh, I didn't get the 2H. That is so tricky. Oh, this routing. Can't get that one. Hello, Justin. Good to see you. Nice to hear. I hope that move continues to go well for you. Bro, what? The fuck was that? Hold up. I've never seen that. I've never seen that with the Yasuo. He went out of the corner, like, he jumped out, like he acted like he was mid-screen. Not what I wanted. Why am I missing that? Cat! You good girl. Okay, I feel better.
Find peace. Sleep now. Find peace. Sleep now. Find peace. Sleep now. Atone. Find peace. Atone.
Oh, that's so weird.
Sleep now.
It's like you're just right outside of the corner, so if you do this too soon, that will happen.
Sleep now.
But luckily,
Atone.
just proper routing fixes it.
Atone. Sleep now. Atone. Find relent. Sleep. Relent. Find peace. Atone.
So luckily, that's like the state that we're at there. So I can do that, add on more damage, and that looks like a really good route. Yeah. Bro, that is still just so cursed. Like, this confirm here feels bad. At least if you do this routing, right? But let's see. It's gonna take a bit to like relearn all this. And well, I probably can't get that limit strike finisher the other way. Yeah, you don't get that anymore. Let's do this. Into... Not the move I wanted. Right, you can't just do that. Oh, that counts as an OTG, huh? Yeah, not enough time there. So then, what? The limit strike finisher is gonna have to be like... If you want limit strike, you get that. You go for that. You can do that as well. Ooh, actually... Oh, that's upsetting. You could do that. Yeah, not enough. And it's just not. Oh. You could do that, right? Actually, how good is that? Ooh, that's so close. It's so close to like being screen freeze Oki. 1 second, yeah. Okay, I'm back. I am back. Is that really the best I'm going to come up with now? I mean, is that really what we're working with right now? So this is... $451, limit strike. $463 limit strike, but the corner carry's all wrong. Up. $463. And you can choose which side you go on, at least. Not the way I wanted to go. I did not want that to... Ugh. It's probably what that route has to look like now, and that's just... That's way too much damage loss. Decent damage there, though. Yeah, that doesn't work. Ooh, that was bad. 428 in the corner. $450 in the corner. But now here's the question. It's not gonna hit a champion like Teemo. Hold on. Okay, there might be something here. $454. Okay, hold on. There might be something here. Okay. I'm kind of happy with that. Oh no. That's a shame that drops there. Ah, but that's even better, isn't it? 471 is pretty good. $471 with Limit Strike is pretty good. Plus, like, all that's all time. I think you just do that mid-screen, too. 418. Okay, that damage is definitely worse. I keep throwing that wrong. So I can do that and have the lantern down. Okay, I think I have my ideas for routes now. I have to see what other people are doing. Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah, but you don't get to chase them, you know, like... Not exactly a sound idea for represent me there. .463 doing that route, so that route is significantly better. But it seems like, you know, you're about hitting all of that in there, right? You can go there, something easy. There you go. That's a way to do the route instead. Yeah, and you just basically have to do that. That's like a side swap route. We can drop the lantern like that, at least have that for Oki. Or even Henry. For that extra hit there. The corner, then you can get that. Mid screen, you do this. But it's a side swap route. But I like it. I don't hate it. Yeah, not quite. There's gonna be some ranges to get used to. We always do this. Now I'm curious if I make the opponent random, right? Yeah. Swear to God. Hello, you. How are you? Ooh, that gets too high and hits them? I wonder if I could just instead do... Yeah, okay, that works. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I can take that. Did you get all this? Nice. Okay. Yeah, okay. I don't hate that routing. With a double side swap, you basically get the same... Yep. But you do have to cut that hit there. Yeah, I fuck with that route. I like that route. All right, so then I'm gonna do something real quick for the YouTube. All right, let's record something for YouTube real quick. Hi there, YouTube. It's Mangaka, and I wanted to provide a few thoughts on the Freestyle Fuse nerfs that occurred in patch 1.2.5 for 2XK. Oh, this was a fairly substantive patch featuring nerfs to Alawi, Thresh, Ari, a couple buffs to other characters like Blitzcrank, Yasuo. I think there was also some buffs given to Warwick as well. But then there was also the big changes, of course, buffs to fuses like Juggernaut, 2x assist fuse to... Actually, did they buff 2x assist? They buffed it for some characters. They also buffed... no, they didn't really buff Double Down. Sidekick was the one I was thinking. Juggernaut, Sidekick. We're gonna start this over. One more time. Hey there, everybody. It's CD Mangaka, and I wanted to make a video going over some of my favorite changes about the system mechanic stuff in patch 1.2.5 for 2XK. Oh, the patch features a lot of nerfs to some overperforming champions, or at least some of the top-tier champions, like Ari, Alawi, as well as... Wow, I just said that third champion not like 3 minutes ago. Alawi, Ari. Who else got nerfed? Who the fuck else got nerfed? There was 3 champions nerfed. Ari, Alawi. Who got nerfed? Not Teemo, I can tell you that. Thresh. Thresh was the other one. The guy on my team. It's funny. Alright, one more attempt. Hey there, YouTube, it's Mangaka, and I want to make a video going over some of my favorite system mechanic changes in patch 1.2.5. The patch itself was a fairly substantive patch, featuring nerfs to Thresh, Ari, and Alawi, buffs to other champions like Blitzcrank, Warwick, and Yasuo, to name a few, but most notably, there's also quite a few tweaks to some system mechanics, namely with how handshake tag works in some situations, adjustments to Freestyle, Psychic, and the Juggernaut fuses, and hopefully these changes open up a little bit more encouragement to have a more diverse meta, and I kind of like the overall changes themselves, and I wanted to go over the Freestyle changes in particular. I hope you're enjoying yourself so far, and as we get into this, just a reminder to, like and subscribe if you do enjoy the content that I'm putting out here on YouTube. Without further ado, let's jump into things. So Freestyle has been the dominant fuse for a while now, and why has that been the case? Well, it has like the most accessibility of any of the fuses. Right? For example, being able to do this with Thresh, and then handshake tap back to Yasuo, I can effectively recreate 2x assist using this fuse, and I can do it in a lot more complicated ways as well. So, I could summon here with Thresh, I could go in with Yasuo, and then if I see that things are working out with Thresh, and if the timing was right, I could have handshake tagged back to Yasuo when I realized, oh, this isn't really working out for me. The flexibility it offered for mix-ups, confirms, and neutral situations were incredibly potent. Not to mention as well that despite, other fuses existing trying to give you high damage output like Double Down, there was ways that Freestyle Fuse could basically match the Double Down's damage just through, using the Freestyle Fuse's own properties. But I think most egregiously with Freestyle is its properties as a defensive fuse and how it interacted with other system mechanics to give you opportunities to use that fuse when no other fuse could. So, for example, if I braked with Yasuo, I would have access to Thresh, right? And previously, right, I could handshake tag to Thresh, do something with him, and then I could have also, in the old patch, handshake tag back to Yasuo off of break. I mean, this is pretty crazy. Like, you just didn't really get this other opportunity with other assists. Like, Double Down, for Double Down to even remotely do something similar, right? Like, Yasuo would have to, go into that. Like, you'd have to, be able to have a super that it made sense for you to throw out immediately after a break, which usually didn't really work just because you're going into a super, you telegraph the fact that you are going to super, and so if the opponent had meter to parry, they would just parry, and then, you wasted bar for nothing. So Double Down really couldn't take advantage of that. And of course, when you break, your assist is already out, so you couldn't really use this with 2x assist, right? Because otherwise, that would just really, really make a whole lot of sense. So Freestyle was able to take advantage of break in a way that no other fuse can. Once you pop break with the old Freestyle, you have the opportunity then to, quickly swap out, swing with this new point character just to go back to the original point character if you so choose, to then create a mix-up situation or a very strong neutral situation. They have removed that ability for Freestyle Fuse. So now, when you do break, you get one handshake tag, and as you can see, my Yasuo immediately disappears, and no matter how many times I'm mashing the assist button on the left side of the screen with the inputs, then, I don't get that second handshake tag, equalizing Freestyle's Fuse in this particular instance. This is also true for situations where you have the push block, right? So again, I could previously use a Freestyle handshake tag here in order to confirm my mix-up, in order to keep myself safe, to gambit with one point character and then go back to it. And again, it was another opportunity for Freestyle to take advantage of a system mechanic that other fuses couldn't do. Double Down really couldn't do this for the reasons I talked about earlier. And of course, with 2x assist, your assist, you basically got to call out your assist raw from that situation. You couldn't use a new assist call when you summoned the assist in a different way with break or with push block. And just to sort of demonstrate it here, actually, we're going to switch to 2x assist for these two. Once I remember how to apply quick settings, of course. Right, so then... Right, so as you can see here with those same inputs, like it's not like I could have made Echo 2x assist fuse when that was coming through, as opposed to other times, right? So we're going to be now taking a look. Pause recording. I heard something come up, like I heard pounding or something. Well, now with the girlfriend home, don't know if I can exactly finish this video. Because she is very loudly talking on the phone with her friend, which is more than fine, you know. I started this at a very poor moment. That's love. Let's delete those two. How is the TNS topic going right now, or at least the TNS bracket going right now? I'm curious. There he goes again, just doing things he shouldn't be able to do, but here I am.
But might be one of those characters that rises just because they necessarily didn't get hit. They got some nice quality of life things as I'm looking over these patch notes, but always like to see some Vi, especially some high level Vi. If you look at Joshmo Vi, it's just a lot of 5L match. But I like
I actually kind of want to.
the tippy top of like if players in the world play Vi. It's a very cool character.
I love Gladiator. It's also a lot of 5L. Like,
I was trying to be nice.
no, it's not 5L dash. It's really good 5L. But it's a lot of 5L dash. But we'll just I always will say, like, Blazy is my go-to Vi of, like, this is sauce neutral. But look at that. 5L mash, right up, and you layer it up the button.
I can't remember the buy route. Like, now that I played the character. Damn, you can just do that. Okay.
You're just
kind of funny.
Punished for using Freestyle, just on this patch in general.
kind of liking it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a nice little shakeup that we used to see because, like, one of the reasons Freestyle was so strong, it's like not only the mix that you get, but when you're constantly building the burst like over and over, Limit Strike becomes so much like bigger when you're using Freestyle because there's not really consequences to using it, and now you have to second guess when you're gonna be using this breaks using Freestyle. And there's been a couple of times thus far on stream that we haven't seen people have that escape option, and their characters are kind of having to escape option.
Now, I mean, Mr. Chupi is stuck in the corner. I feel like this side of the screen has just been all gladiated all the time here. So once again, the tag launch into the bomb, set up the blue unbreakable, and now you're kind of stuck. What do you do?
Yeah, okay, plenty of that.
Replay. Time's up. Make them break. Make them break. About time. Break. Replay. Time's up. Winding up. Make them winding up. Replay. Time's up. Winding up. Make them break. Replay.
Very quick 2-0.
So one thing at the moment, babe.
Dude, the chapter on the YouTube VOD is gonna be like 2 millimeters long. That was crazy. Mr. Chupi is fantastic, but Gladiated just kind of was like a speeding train that turned Mr. Chupi into like a thin red paste.
They say 2x KO takes too long to run in certain places. What are we talking about, man? If we all just play double down, these brackets can start moving a lot faster.
I
guys.
started the thing with
But no, man, it's right
Now
there.
it's
when
like
you
it's
hit
not
with double
showing me a
down damage,
progress
you
bar.
are really seeing the cost
With it?
of not getting.
But instead it's like, oh,
We
when
brought it
we're
up
busy moving.
so many times tonight, but I think now more than ever, it really shows
When I go
the
into
full
this
impact of that 35% nerf of meter build there, because you got hit with big
Like,
damage, and
there's
it's like,
arc
there's no escape option.
in
You
there.
you gotta sit there and you have to take it. So it's like 65-70% just immediately
like, I
gone
just-
at will.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks now. Freestyle's still really good. It definitely has highest upside of any of the fuses, I would say, but
Come here.
it really has like a downside that you have to think about, though. It's not just this is the best fuse on every team forever. It's am I willing to play with like probably one less burst per game? So it's just a choice that players got to start making. We got to see who's willing to adapt or willing to make the change.
That's a W patch thus far. I don't know if everyone in chat is rocking with it, but definitely a fan of what I've seen so far. And if you're a fan of what you've seen so far, go ahead and hit that Matcherino. All the codes are claimed. But if you like exclamation point Matcherino, you feel like donating directly into the prize pool for these players, I am definitely not going to tell you no. So hit that Matcherino if you are interested in checking that out. But as we look over our top 8 again, our losers matches are starting to come into play here. Losers round 1, we got James 06 and Apology Boy. And Bleed, of course, made top 8. They're going to be waiting for their opponent, who's going to be the winner of Danny and Soul Demon. So that right there, that's going to be a barn burner that we're going to have off stream. But of course, even either of those two against Bleed is going to be huge. But first up, we got this one, PCH.
Yeah, it's going to be 6-0 going up against Yosep. Two really, really strong players and two Alawi shells that we're going to see. I feel like ever since those like charged lariats got taken out, we haven't really seen much of this Vi Alawi team. But 6-0, you know, sticking with it, wants to make it work, and wants to win this match. So we got to see if they are able to make it through here.
And of course, Yosep has been looking demonic all night long. We saw them on stream a couple of times. Had a pretty good run all the way up here into our top 8. So we'll see if they can keep it going. Punch their ticket into winners finals to do battle against Gladiator. But I tell you what, man, Gladiated right now is definitely getting blessed for sticking with double down long term. So both of these players could be running into a wood chipper if they do qualify. But before we can do that, let's get into it. 6-0, Josip, Timo on the board early against this Vi. And I will say, Vi's another one of those characters that really can just put Timo in the blender. Of course, charging up the rocket punch to go ahead and close things in. The Alawi assist behind it just makes it so much more impressive.
It can be really difficult to kind of figure out what to do here. Unfortunately, we do lose the corner here for 6-0, but still you get options, and that was such a tricky little cross-up, unfortunately, or high-low mix-up, rather. Unfortunately, not able to convert, but this time we're able to make it happen.
Yeah.
And force 6-0 to
Actually makes sense. And once that's done, I can actually put the covers on.
Just piling on that tentacle makes it even more dangerous. Why not to get the extension? Timo dead and gone with the super crater maker. Now just left to almost a fully healthy Alawi, but just so much health on the side of 6-0 right now. Gotta fight your way out of this corner.
We gotta see. Oh no!
Yeah, everything seems to be working.
For Josip.
Hopefully, like I think these front USBs are working. The USB-C might not work. I don't think I have that plugged in because your board doesn't have anywhere to plug in a USB-C.
That might be a dead Alawi. That's just she does so much damage. Alawi is crazy.
That is going to take her off the board, and I mean, you got your money's worth with hitting that Vi as well, and that happy birthday. So, all of a sudden, you have the lead here. You have the Fury as well. There's the super assist coming in from Timo, staggering the pressure little by little. But of course, the stagger coming back to 5L, dashing in. I mean, holding down back, working out. Neutral jump, they set up the tentacles. They get the pickup with it as well. Do you pop the Fury to try to get this round?
For holding on to it for now, almost builds a level 3 for 6-0, but we do decide to spend the Fury. So now you gotta try and run up here, and just once again, we've seen it so many times in that previous set. I mean, Josip is just so willing to throw out that Alawi Lariat and really just force the issue.
That's S2 my beloved right there, clearing the way. Now a neutral jump, getting the party started here for Josip. Vi in the corner. There's a break there. And 2 tentacles down, you're gonna need a lot more damage off of that, but why not a 2H to put him back on the corner? Sending Timo here. And you are gonna go for the mushroom super, so this is gonna be the damage round. I think you low-key have enough to kill here. If you spend the bar, you will, and Vi not gonna have a chance here. Josip on the verge of a perfect, almost fully healthy Alawi for 6-0 though.
Yeah, I mean, the Timo super just gives you so many options in combos. Just because you're always able to get that tag launch if you're
calling me and going, how long have we been friends? And I was like, well, 2 years.
It's really good, but in this case, 6-0 goes for a reset.
Alright, and we still haven't
Pay
got
off
a girl
big time here. We have access to the super assist. We might just be able to
We
kill.
never planned it.
Yes, one man, we talked about it. The level
Then
3
it
of
turned
trench
into
coat.
talking
Now
about
Alawi v Alawi, it's a lot closer.
I guess they just
Work
started
way out of the
watching
corner here. Those long mediums still coming in
Found
over
that
the top.
conversation.
Gonna get
Then
the
I guess
extension here.
they sent her
Talk about, man.
on,
Fury is not even probably gonna have a chance to come out of this. It's like you have to do it on your own merit.
You really just gotta
That
have like
has
the
dick
nice
size on it.
control in this situation,
If you're not-
especially in this Alawi mirror. They try to bait out any sort of a throw after the Timo darts, but now there's running in. We got the airstrike on its way. A little bit of a scramble, and neither player is able to find it.
Surprised no planet smashing out that 2L there. Triple back
Yeah,
in. Look for another one. 2M. 511 to long.
Found that.
Normal.
Somebody literally doing the
Put
math.
6 in a very good spot. I think the S1 super is gonna be enough to.
I was like,
close
that's
things out
insane.
on the
No
board
one is
now.
that big. We started just talking
Yeah,
about
really
it.
just
And
finding the hit
then
there
she
after
managed to
that
find
retreat
one
guard.
of Gato.
6-0 tying it up, but Josip does have a burst advantage, which, you know, we've seen it time and time again. It matters, right? Like, it especially matters right now.
And then proceeded to ask me how tall I was. And I said, I'm 5'3". She goes, great, you're welcome. Here's a comparison of how tall you would be, Gojo. And I'm like, thanks, I didn't need that, but alright.
More foul and a parry. Dashing in, not close enough to find it. Oh wow.
And then I was just like, that's fucking insane. I've never been with somebody that big.
Skilled pretty hard, not
I
gonna get a lot
have
of
once,
damage
and
with
then we
the
just started
air
talking about
world of
their
options
toys
here.
after that.
Mushroom super to pile it on.
And that's how that conversation.
Tries to get a pickup, but it just is not quite big enough of a hitbox anymore after those changes. But still, I mean, 6-0 is starting to hurt here really bad. The Alawi down to her final pixel of health. So once again, just trying to bait something out, but there's just nothing there.
Staying planted. Remember the 5L, but now you just gotta get around the shrooms here. So one thing, it's like if you get on Teemo, it works out for you. You allow him to set up shop. Like you really have to start picking and choosing your punches. Sing in the Alawi though. Now you just gotta 2L your way through all these shrooms.
That could be a little bit spooky here as now, I mean, 6-0 down on death's door, decides not to use the level 3, so we do have one more chance here for the Vi, but there's just no chance of any sort of a burst. Luckily the Vi kind of body blocks it, so we're not able to get a punish off the parry, and just like that, 6-0 forces the burst after a parry of their own.
So low on health here. Maybe getting a little dangerous. Ends up finding the confirm. Vi off the board now. Alawi. I mean, you basically sneeze on her at this point. It's gonna be wraps. No break in sight. You got the meter to cook with. Over the top, got caught by the pebble. Not looking good. Throwing in the rock. And just got clipped by the falling lights. It's gonna be the first game going Yosef's way.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it was looking pretty good for 6-0 a couple times in there, but I mean, I think Yosef just pretty consistently was able to, you know, just work out those defensive situations a little bit faster. And every time I see 6-0's character in game, it scares me. I get freaked out. I like lose my train of thought. I don't know.
It should be
So this one, Yosef with that one game lead, 1 game away. And no winners finals. 6-0 though, great start. A little bit of a happy birthday. Double tentacles down, but of course the float. It's like the unsung.
Can't wait to see how it loads on
that
an SSD.
float makes everything so much more difficult, like just to get a hold of him. Of course, he just recently got a nerf for like crouching things. Is he gonna be like as big a thing? Like all of his hurt boxes are kind of regulated now. I haven't seen it come into too much play, but of course the float's hard to deal with. That's big time damage for Yosef.
That was like a quirky little. I don't even know what counter hit 6-0 there to cause so much hit stuff, but Yosef able to really capitalize off it all, and the instant level 1 there should be able to finish off the Vi as Yosef is just kind of running over him so far.
50% down now on 6-0's Alawi. Good start though. Extension over to the corner with the JS1. You might just take the S2 super route here, or just single tentacle to get the extension. Try to fight something or look for something in the air. No one home on that one. You are going to pay for it though. Is Yosef going to be putting themselves on a set point 1 round away from that winners finals?
Yeah, just looking really, really good if it does go the way of Yosef here. Again, we might see 6-0 might not have another burst here. That might not be an option. Unfortunately, Yosef does drop the combo here, so it does give 6-0 another chance, but the mix-up's too powerful.
That Teemo mix-up, dude, it's been around for a minute. Still gives everybody hard times. Trying to find the way to the corner though is 6-0. Slowly chucking away, hit the wrong character on that one. The retreating guard is still swaying in. Command throw. Look for the 2-0 reset as well, not wanting to spin the meter just yet.
Yeah, I mean, just really very patient for both players, you know. Yosef waiting for the perfect time to spin that meter, make sure that there is no chance of any sort of like a burst bait taking place. I mean, 6-0. Oh, the block on the J2M is so good. That was sick.
Let's give the distance with the dark. I caught with the last one there, but now setting up shop.
They do be cute.
Here. But now it's like even more space, man.
Winner semis Yosef 6-0.
Take an inch, Teemo's gonna take a mile. And now you have your back to the wall. This hurts even more. The burning grudge.
I mean, this is spooky. He's got a lot of stuff going on here. Unfortunately, because of the parry, we're not able to get much going from it. And the trade combo here from 6-0, great awareness to be able to confirm off of that assist.
And it's gonna dump the meter too. We want the Alawi off the board. So they don't have any more backups, you know what I mean? Gonna change it in the damages, and as crazy unless Teemo really starts getting you in the corner. They're trying to chase down, but getting clipped unfortunately. Mushroom doing the heavy lifting there. Got caught with the frying pan. Now Alawi v Teemo. Record come.
Replay! Replay! Eyes up! Winding up! Take them! Winding up!
I warned you!
Okay, I have that combo. I want to look at. Actually, yeah, this will be fun. Team 2 fuse. Let's make it freestyle. Apply quick settings. And configure break meter. No, and then I want to do ult super meter.
Replay. Time's up. Yeah. Replay. Replay. Time's up. Replay. Time's up. Winding up. Take them. Winding up.
I warned you! Trace the wind.
Right.
Feel. Fight!
Damn, that didn't even build full break. Huh.
Replay. Time's up. Winding up. Take them. Winding up.
I warned you! Trace the wind. Feel. Fight!
Okay, you give that full break. Off that super long combo.
Replay. Time's up. Winding up. Take them. Winding up. Time's up.
Let's look at this.
Replay. Time's up. Winding up. Take them. Winding up.
I think it's real.
Replay. Time's up.
Game, please.
Replay.
I'm gonna follow up.
Time's up. Winding up. Take them. Winding up.
Right, so you get past the exclamation point there versus quick select.
Replay. Time's up. Winding up. Take the break.
Oh, I did not actually expect that.
Replay. Replay. Time's up. Replay. Replay. Time's up.
Bro, what is wrong with that?
Replay. Time's up. Winding up. Take them. Winding up. Time's up.
Jesus, dude, look at that difference. Like, against a 2x user, like, they got past the exclamation point in that combo. Against a freestyle, they're barely at the A. Doing long combos against freestyle users is way better now.
Replay. Eyes up. Winding up. Replay. Eyes up.
Stand down. Seven.
Jesus, I can't get the combo. Please.
Winding up. Winding up. Eyes up. Winding up. Eyes up.
Oh, does that kill this TOD? It might actually.
Winding up. Eyes up. Winding up. Eyes up. Winding up. Winding up. Eyes up. Winding up. Eyes up. Winding up. Eyes up. Winding up. Eyes up.
Oh, that does kill that TOD.
Winding up. Winding up. Eyes up. Winding up. Eyes up.
No, it doesn't.
Winding up. Winding up. Winding up. Eyes up. Winding up. Eyes up. Winding up. Eyes up.
To the will. I wound you.
Yeah, okay, so that route still works.
Winding up. Eyes up. Winding up. Winding up. Eyes up. Winding up. Eyes up. Winding up. Eyes up. Winding up. Eyes up.
To the will. I wound you.
Winding up. Winding up. Eyes up.
To the will.
That works.
Wound you.
Winding up. Winding up. Eyes up.
To the will. I wound you.
Winding up. Winding up. Eyes up. Winding up. Winding up. Winding up. Hands up. Winding up. Hands up. Winding up. Winding up. Hands up.
To the west. I wound you!
Nice, okay. Yeah, so that's still possible, which is cool. Very legal, very cool. All right. I'm gonna call a night for the stream. Girlfriend's home and all that. Thanks for watching and hanging out. Catch you in the next one. See you through the weekend for Marvel Tokon as well. We'll be doing a lot of stuff.